Hello. It's a special day today. A special day of surprises and all kinds of excitement, and I wanted to share it with you. But first, let's do this. If you haven't seen it yet, on the Diablo YouTube channel, the official, there is Diablo lo-fi beats to stay a while and listen to. They're great. Play them in the background, whatever. I'm just going to let that go while I tell you a little story. I was surprised today. I want to share that with you. But a little background. Dick Nervous that you see me play Diablo 4 with. He's my duo. He's the rogue in our rogue and sorceress duo that we've been playing through Diablo 4 with. He's also my partner in real life, and we've been together for 3 years. Our anniversary is 13th, so it's only a few days away. He is great at surprising me, and that's usually not an easy thing to do, so that's quite a feat. And as usual, he goes above and beyond with thoughtful gifts. Well, as you can see up here, that light box he created with 3D printing for me for the launch of my streaming and the launch of Diablo 4, which were in sync. You guys know I'm new to all of this, so I'm learning as I go. But that light box right up there, he helped test the software for. It's a new layered process. It's just amazing. I mean, look at it. It's great. And I just realized that there's one of the surprises are up there too, but he surprised me with the limited edition collector's official collector's box. Oh, and that's heavy, so I can't really lift it too long. Let me do this. There we go. Get it around the microphone. There we go. Gorgeous. 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 And as you can see, it opens like a treasure chest, like you would imagine. The box itself is gorgeous. Let me just see if I can show you this side too. I have no upper body strength, so excuse me as I struggle here. And I'm sorry I keep hitting the mic. It's probably going psh, psh, psh in your ears. I'm sorry. I've never had a collector's edition from any video game, so this is just amazing. Diablo is my jam. It has been for decades, starting with Diablo 2. This is just one of the prints that came. I left the plastic on because I want it to stay nice until I get it framed. And it's got two. It's got that one I just showed you, and this one. With Lilith on one side, and Narius on the other. Gorgeous. So in the limited collector's edition, you get those two. This I have to show you. And as you go through the box, let me just move the cam down a little, make it easier on myself here. As you open the box, you see the rose petals, Lilith rose petals. When I saw that, I was like, oh my god, that's so creepy in the best way possible. I love it. So we're going to be saving those in here as well, so I can always have, you know, my rose petals. Did you guys notice in the Chaldeum comparison video that I did you guys notice that when we looked over into the Chaldeum bazaar, the rose petals were floating through the air in the ruins? Amazing. I love it. So, the first thing on this side was the art book. I love I have loved the art of Diablo franchise forever. It's just amazing. Oh my god, excuse me. So, Brahm is one of the artists that have been working on the Diablo art for decades, and he's still on the art team. I don't know exactly which pieces are his, but I can see his influence in all of it. I was an art major. So yeah, artsy, flaky, you know, that's me. These art books are always amazing. If you're ever questioning whether or not you need one, and you appreciate the artwork in Diablo, I would say it's worth every penny. In this book, they go through all the character classes with from concept art all the way through the different sets, the different iterations, the different male, female, you know. And then it goes through all of the characters that you experience and the side quests and everything. They're all in here. And then it goes through each section on the map. Each area has its own artwork because they're all themed differently. And that goes right down to the armor that you get. Each armor set is, each area has its own look to their armor and everything. It's also got their own artwork. And this whole book is amazing. And it goes through every character class, like I said, and just this is, if you're an art lover, look at Donan. Look at with the painting in the background that's referenced in the side quest. Somebody asks him, you know, who's in that painting behind you? There it is. And then it goes through the sections, like I said, fractured peaks, and then each and every one of them. This is just fodder for anyone that appreciates the artwork in these games. I mean, Diablo has always been known for its artwork, and Diablo 4 is no exception. In fact, they outdid themselves as far as I'm concerned. So, this book is amazing. It comes from a game that has been years and years in making, and you can tell because it's all of the artwork is here. So yes, it's my favorite. Then we pull up the next section, and underneath we see, I'm going to take the whole thing out. I want the whole thing to come out. Come on. Remember when Lorath, in the very first act, had to go pick up his weapon that you had to pay to get from the vendor? And the vendor gave you his necklace? Lorath might want this back too. It was the Horadrim necklace. Well, we got it in a pin. It's the same thing. I'm a Horadrim now. I can wear my pin. But I'm not going to. I'm going to frame this too. This comes out, here it is. So I'm going to frame this. But for now, we're going to keep it in here because that just looks nice too. Everything is such a presentation. All right, let me put the book down. And I'll put this over here too. With the beautiful desk that Mr. Dick Nervous made me also. He's very handy. And then we have this tapestry, which is the map of Sanctuary. And it's real canvas, and it's made to look aged. And it's the whole map. At launch, anyway. I mean, who knows how this is going to grow. They've already committed to years and years of development on this game. And I'm ready for every bit of it. I am here for it. I will be here after it. Still playing it. And another thing that came in there was... let's see. This... I don't want to show it upside down. Diablo 4 mouse pad. I'll be using that right away. That's coming out of the plastic right away. But I am going to put the book back. So we'll put this back. And then we'll put the book back. And then we just flip this over to the other side. And we're back to the rose petals and this other thing. Now, the item that was in this box is out of this box. But I want to show you the box because their packaging is part of the magic. So at the very tippy top, you have the Diablo 4 logo. And then on every side, you have, there's Lilith. And, you know, all the symbols from the game. Lilith on one side, Anarius on the other. And we'll put Lilith up at top because that's how it should be. I mean, you know, let's give this another look here. We've got Lilith on one side and Anarius on the other. And I mean, let's face it, she's just a mom protecting her children, right? I mean, he's the one with the problem, right? We know this. Okay. Just saying. Don't mess with the mama bear. You're going to lose every time. I'm going to put this away now. I mean, look at it. I got my own treasure chest. A real loot box. Alright, so I'll put this down there. I'll put pictures back later. But in that fancy box that I showed you is this other thing that you may have noticed when I showed you the light up there. This battery operated candle with Lilith on one side and Anarius on the other. Sorry to say, we will be displaying her this way. So we'll have that right up. Oh, let me fix the camera again. Up a little bit so you can see my beautiful light box, and we'll put this right next to it. Just like that. That's my Diablo pup. He already hurt my toe last week. And he's going for it again. He just does not want to lose that greater rift at all. So that'll be the new setup. You'll see that in every video or every stream. And I'll have my mouse pad. And I have a Mr. Dick Nervous looking at me right now. Did you want to say hi?
Hello.
Best boyfriend ever, right? I mean, proof is in the pudding here. So that's the limited edition collector's box. I told him I got my own loot box, my own treasure chest. Tonight we're gonna get Italian stallion pizza, and we're gonna game like champions. And I'm so excited. I'm here for it. Don't miss it. Between 7 and 8 o'clock tonight, we'll be on. We'll be ready. We'll see you then. Bye.